Oh, good, good. It's always good to see a healthy freelance market, right? So good to see, good to see that you're getting some work out there. Let me see a couple more people here. Um, in India, it's not considering it as heat wave. Every day it's crossing 45 degrees Celsius. Well, 45 degrees, that's a lot, isn't it? How is that not a heat wave? I mean, I'm I'm only okay on my Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, but as far as I know, 45 is super hot, right? So that's not considered a heat wave? Huh. Help me understand that. All right. So let me go back to some of the questions. Thank you so much, guys. Really interesting to see where everybody's from. And if you're joining us late, please feel free to join in on the global roll call. It's never too late. Let us know the city, state, province that you're from. Helps the community, helps, just kind of me also understand where everybody's coming from. But I'm scrolling back up to my chat, and we're gonna start off with our questions. So our friend Emil says, "Hello, sir. I have an important question. How do you approach applying for an internship? I'm in my second year international student in the Netherlands. Any tips on how do I score one?" He goes on to write, "So far I have been rejected 8 times and it's a struggle to find one. So any advice on the topic would be valuable." Okay. So Emil, first of all, I empathize with you. Finding a job, especially an internship, is never an easy thing. You know, as you can imagine, for most internships, you get a lot of applications from students. Lots of students are, basically looking for some work. And I say that because I've been on the receiving end of those resumes. I can put in an advertisement and I get a ton of resumes. Or when you go to a college like a career fair, you collect a ton of resumes. So the first thing that kind of jumps to mind is it's a numbers game, right? You have to apply. Well, excuse me. Sorry, let me take that back. First thing, you can't get discouraged, right? You got to keep a positive attitude when it comes to either looking for an internship or even in your job searches. I know some of you out there looking for jobs. You got to stay positive, right? Your mindset is very important. And quite frankly, I think it comes across in your interviews, whether you realize it or not. If you have a negative mindset and you're kind of down on the whole process and, oh, I'm gonna blow this interview again, that comes across, believe it or not. So I want to encourage you to have a positive mindset towards this. Second thing, as I was saying, is it's a numbers game. 8 rejections, as tough as it may sound, doesn't strike me as a very high number. Maybe you want to give me a little bit more details there. Like, is that 8 rejections after an interview and you sent out a lot of applications, or like at what point are you getting rejected? Because that's kind of what you should consider, right? If you're not hearing back, then maybe there's something with your resume. If you are getting to those interviews, maybe there's something that you could be fine tuning in your interview skills, right? So let me know kind of what we got going on in the process. But it's a numbers game. Eight applications doesn't strike me as a high number. And also, the last tip I'll give you is don't be afraid to go outside of the industries that you think you want, right? I see so many students get caught up in, well, I'm a finance major, so I have to go get a finance internship, right? Don't do that. If you're a data science major, the beauty of that is you can work in any industry. So apply to everything you can, even if you don't see yourself working in that field afterwards. Any experience at this point is valuable to you, right? So go ahead and apply, even though you may not be interested in the field. Who knows? Maybe you will become interested in the field, or worst case scenario, you still have an entry to put on your resume, right? So, again, I'd like to hear a little bit more about how you're going about the job search, but apply as much as you can and apply to industries that you think may not be so great for you. Any experience is valuable for you at this point. So keep your head up, stay positive, and good things will come to you.